Good morning everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where it is travel day. We're about to make our way over to Disneyland Paris for Halloween 2025.
I have never actually seen Disneyland Paris during the spooky season, so I'm really looking forward to it. We've got a parade, there's loads of speciality little snacks and stuff, loads of character meet and greets. Cannot wait to get back.
It's going to be fantastic, and yeah, Charlotte is here. I know you've not seen her in the past couple of vlogs. You've seen them from Thorpe Park. Yeah, the weather was awful last night, wasn't it?
So bad. So literally I came back with George, had a lovely McDonald's, and we had an early night. It was so windy, I could hear it on the window of the Premier Inn. It was very bad.
But you did manage to see most of Friday nights anyway in the afternoon.
So I got to do Deadbeat, because I didn't do that the previous year, and I got to see the Scare Zone, so at least I got to see it, and we'll be back later in the event as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. But no, overall the weather has been awful last night. Horrible. Luckily this morning it's been okay whilst we've packed up the car. Where we're starting this travel vlog, we're actually on the Two Rivers car park. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this area. It's right in Staines, so literally 5 minutes around the corner from Thorpe Park. We've just had 2 nights at the Premier Inn here. To be honest, we stay around here quite a lot. You've got a travel lodge just over the way there, and then of course you've got the Premier Inn. We went for that because it was cheaper for the 3 of us for 2 nights. So yeah, we're just here on the Two Rivers car park. It's nice around here though, isn't it? It's good.
A lot of shops and stuff, which is really nice.
Yeah, I like the centre of Staines. I think it's great. You got Spoons just around the corner, a couple of McDonald's, loads of other restaurants and takeaways and stuff as well. It's just a great area, and of course it's free parking at night as well. I think it's free after 6 p.m. and through until 7 a.m. in the morning,
7, yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, yeah, it's free even if you want to park on this retail park for the night. But here we go then. So we're going to make our way now over to the Eurotunnel. We've not done it this year, so looking forward to getting back on the tunnel. Last time we did the ferry, and yeah, just going to be making our way down to Disneyland Paris. It's a nice drive down there. It's nice and easy. And obviously with us being in the south of the UK already, we've kind of saved ourselves 2.5 hours driving down today. So it's 5:34 now. It's showing 90 minutes from Staines down to Folkstone, so that's not too bad really.
I'm really looking forward to it. We're all packed up and we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're organised. We set the alarm for 5 a.m. and in 35 minutes we've managed to pack everything up, sorted ourselves out, got ourselves dressed and ready, and got George all sorted as well. So when it was just me and Charlotte, that would probably take about 15-20 minutes. So
probably
just
less than that, to be honest.
You reckon? Now added on about 15-20 minutes now we've got little George. But yeah, I know he's going to be really excited to get Disneyland Paris. You got to think it was July when we were last there. He was only a month old, wasn't he? So it's going to be really exciting to get back. But we'll get a little bit of footage on the drive. Obviously, it's still dark this morning. But yeah, we'll get a bit of footage making our way down to Folkstone. And then, of course, getting on the tunnel. Always love showing you that. But let's go. We're going to be staying on site as well at Hotel Santa Fe this time at Disneyland Paris. I tell you what, I wish the roads were always that quiet. There was hardly any traffic at all. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it took just under 90 minutes to do 90 miles there from Staines down here to the Channel Tunnel. Now, we've just checked in at Le Shuttle. Literally, you drive up to the little check-in desk there, and we've actually managed to get on one an hour before. Obviously, always like to try and leave enough time just in case there is traffic and if we need to stop and everything like that. But no, we've got down here nice and early, so we can get on one an hour before, which is brilliant. Just wanted to quickly show you inside the passenger terminal that you've got here as well. You don't have to come through here. Obviously, you just park up on the side. But I thought just to show you in here anyway. Hello. Morning. Have a good trip. So there's a food court in here. You got Leon, Burger King, another little cafe over there, Starbucks. Quite a bit of seating. So if you do get down here early and you can't get on an earlier one, then you have got facilities, of course, that you can use whilst you're waiting. Yeah, it's quite nice. And here you've got the AA travel shop over there where you can get all the things that you might need for your trip. I'd always recommend though getting those things before you come down here, because obviously it's quite expensive if you're buying them here. But yeah, things like your Euro lights that you need on, your UK sticker to have on as well. WH Smith down here. This one's not been rebranded yet. They're changing them, aren't they, to, is it TJ Jones, something like that? I think it is. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly pop in here. We're actually going to be getting straight down there soon for our security search. and making our way straight down. Yeah, just a little look. Duty free in here as well. It's a nice space in here. It's had a bit of refurbishment recently, and actually it looks like they're doing some changes outside as well. It looks like maybe they're changing the check-in area, so we'll see what happens. But there we go. Just a little look inside. They used to have like a little area showing you about the Channel Tunnel and how they built it and stuff, but I haven't seen that now. I think it used to be down here on the left. But still, well, let's go and get back in the car. Yeah, just thought I'd show you that, so you could see it. Obviously you don't have to come in here, it's completely optional. You can just sit in your car if you want to, or you can just pop in and have a little look. There's the train. I still find it fascinating that there's a tunnel that connects the UK and France, and obviously you get on the train. It's really cool. I do really like it. We've not been on it for a while. We've done the ferry the past couple of times, so yeah, nice to get back on the tunnel and show you the experience as we head to Disneyland Paris. And it's about a 3-hour drive on the other side, give or take. Obviously we're going to stop along the way, but yeah, it's about 3 hours if you were going kind of straight there. There's a look at the screens, and yeah, we've been given our number and we're just waiting now to be called down, which should be any time. There we go, a little look inside the terminal. Just following the signs here now to border controls. We'll have our passports checked. And then some cars get pulled in for like an extra security check as well, where they might ask you to open your boot, they'll swab the steering wheel, but that isn't every car. They're just kind of, I don't really know how they pick it, if it's just at random or if you look a bit suspicious, I'm not too sure. But yeah, sometimes you get pulled in for that, other times you don't. But yeah, we'll head through passports. Oh, that was nice and efficient, no queue at all at either the British passport check or the French one. So you do have to go through them both. You start off with the British one, then some cars will get picked to go for that security screening. We didn't have to do that today. And then you've got the French passport control. What's good about Eurotunnel is, if you haven't ever done it before, it's all done on this side. So it means when you do get into France, there's no messing about with passports or anything like that. Literally, you're straight off the train and on with your journey. George is excited for his trip to Disneyland Paris, talking there in the back. And yeah, I've just been waiting here a couple of minutes. You normally just hold here. You have got some toilets just over to the left-hand side, but if you go and you want to be quite quick, because you never really know when these lanes are going to open, because yeah, already that lane's open and we will be shortly. We've only been here about 5 minutes. And of course, we're going to be driving onto the train. Yeah, it's about 35 minutes, the crossing. I do much prefer doing the tunnel than the ferry. I've enjoyed doing the ferry for a bit of a change this year. It is a little bit cheaper, but you save so much more time doing the tunnel. Yeah, like I say, if you get in the toilet there, you've got to be fast, because literally just over 5 minutes and we are now driving down here onto the train. So we've saved an hour really today, which is good. Great thing about Eurotunnel as well is they're not really that strict on the bookings, unless it's like summer holidays and it's jam-packed, you know. A lot of the time, like if you do want to go on a little bit earlier or later at no extra charge, then you're fine. There's normally a couple of hours leeway. Yeah, we'll just head down this way, down the ramp, onto the train. And it's currently 7:35. The train departs at 7:50, I think it said. So yeah, 15 minutes until we go. I just like how there's no messing about. You don't really wait around for ages. It's perfect. Just feel like you're getting on your journey a lot quicker, you know, which is great. Yeah, there's a look at the train. And we're going board. You either be downstairs or upstairs, depending on which door they send you through. It's completely at random. It's a bit trickier driving on and going upstairs. You have to go straight up a ramp. There's the train, Lee Shuttle. Let's go. Pretty sure it's the first time coming on here with the big car, unless we did last year, I'm not too sure. Maybe we did. But yeah, it's a little bit tight when you're driving on just there. Yeah, we're on the upper level. So you literally come in from the left and then go straight up the ramp. Just want to make sure you're leaving a good gap with the car in front when you're coming up that ramp there. Yeah, it's quite tight when you're coming on here, but you've got like the floor markers that guide you down there at the bottom, and you can see the pathway at either side as well, because yeah, obviously sit in your car where you can if you want to, but you can walk it down, and you got toilet facilities like every couple of carriages as well. We'll have a bit of a stroll round and show you it during the crossing. But yeah, you only get maybe about 25 minutes or so really to be walking around. There's no like cafe or anything like that on here, and that's why you've got the terminal area. Just keep making our way through, and then obviously when we're parked up in our section, all these different individual doors close, and then the like airlock doors that you've got through each area. It's very fascinating, isn't it? What an amazing design this. It always does fascinate me when I come on. Not just the fact you've got the tunnel that runs underneath the English Channel, but the fact you've got this train. It's amazing. Obviously, you've got Eurostar as well. I've not been on Eurostar for years. Obviously, that goes from St Pancras in the centre of London down to Paris and various other destinations now. You can get to Amsterdam and all sorts now. But to be honest, Eurostar outpriced themselves. It's very expensive. Then you've got the effort of getting into London for us and staying over and stuff the night before normally. And so it's just not worth it. I'd rather just come down in the car like this. I think it's much better. We're moving quite far forward here, which is better for getting off as well. Because obviously the further you are forward, it means when you get to the other end, you're going to be off a lot quicker. And there we go, just like that, no messing around. Shutters have come down, doors have come out, and we're right here at the front of this section. So yeah, we are in one of the more forward carriages here, which is good. I don't think there was loads of cars in front of us, which means when we get into France, we'll be off nice and quick. Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes to go until we're going to be departing. We'll get a little bit of footage from here on the train. Obviously, when we get departing, I'll go over to that window just over there and give you a bit of a look around. There's a couple of safety bits on here. You've just got to keep your windows down halfway just here. I think that's mainly just so you can hear the announcements, or just like any like safety, emergency announcements, anything like that. Then obviously you can hear them if you had your windows up or was asleep in your car or something like that. You're not going to hear them. Yeah, there's a couple of other bits on here as well. There you go. So you've got to leave your car in first gear, obviously, because it can move around quite a bit. It's normally pretty smooth, but you know, it can still jolt around a little bit. No flash photography as well. I'm not too sure why you can't use flash photography. Someone said once it's something to do with like detection systems and stuff, so maybe that's why. Obviously, you want to avoid standing in between the cars there as well, because if there is a bit of movement, you know, you need to be kind of coming to the end of the carriage if you're walking round. And that's about all really. Obviously common sense, switch off your engine. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I know for a lot of our American viewers, you always find this really fascinating when we've done this before, because it's just really cool, isn't it? Like, there's nothing else quite like it anywhere in the world as far as I'm aware. So I'll just sit back, relax, and yeah, enjoy the 35-minute crossing. You're right there in the back.
And we will feed George.
Hey, here he is.
Get you out.
Oh, back to Disneyland Paris for George.
Back to Disney. Get you on Casey Jr.
Hey, yeah, we're getting on more rides this time. There's a few others that we didn't do last time as well.
Yeah, like some of the smaller rides, so we'll definitely give those a go, won't we, darling?
Oh, little George, first time on the Eurotunnel for George as well.
Staring. He's like, what is going on?
And it's worth looking out for deals actually as well. I got this, I think it was £80 each way, so like £160. So that isn't too bad at all really. You've got like short stay offers. In fact, if you are just coming over for the day, which you could do, you know, I've done Plopsaland before in the day, then yeah, literally you can get like really cheap offers. I think back in the day, I don't know if you can still get it, but it used to be £40 each way if you returned it in the same day. But obviously now for us it's more about coming for a bit of a longer period. We're here at Disneyland Paris for 3 nights. Hotel Santa Fe, but yeah, I don't think it's too bad really, like £160 for the tunnel there and back. The ferry is a little bit cheaper, but when I looked, I think it was about £40 cheaper, and in my opinion, it's definitely worth doing this if you want to save the time. The ferry's a great experience, seeing the views and everything, but also, this is a good experience too, because you're going under the sea. With the Little Mermaid.
For your safety and comfort, we recommend that you stay with your vehicle. Do not stand or walk between the vehicles during the crossing. As a safety measure, please open sunroofs or vents and keep your windows open halfway throughout the crossing. We would like to remind you that for safety reasons, flash photography and smoking are strictly forbidden on board, as they interfere with our fire detection systems.
There you go.
If you require any assistance, you can call a crew member using the call points situated on the side panels of the carriage. Safety instructions are also displayed on the side panels. Please read these instructions carefully.
I just love the setup of this. It's very cool, isn't it?
Emergency. Follow the instructions broadcast over the public address system, shown on the overhead visual display panels, or given by crew members. On hearing the alarm signal, you should move directly to the next carriage. This is a precautionary measure while the shuttle continues its crossing. Thank you for your attention.
There you go, safety announcement just there. Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it, how it works. Obviously we're on the upper level just here, you got the lower level down there. Every so often they have got steps as well. Not like you'd really need to change levels, but you can do if you need to. And yeah, our toilets are literally just one carriage back. Sometimes you can walk a few carriages. Yeah, ours are literally just one back, which is great. And there's a look at the tunnel setup itself. So you've got the rail tunnel here, the rail tunnel there, and then the service tunnel that runs down the middle. Yeah, it's really cool. It's not just like one tunnel, it's like 3 different ones there. The windows are a bit dirty, but that's about what you can see as you come out of the stairs. They've got lots of platforms there, lots of loading areas.
En cas d'incident détecté dans votre compartiment, vous entendrez ce signal.
Yeah, I imagine the windows get really dirty when it keeps going through the tunnel. You just see the horse up there on the hillside. It's not that clear with the window being so dirty.
Des auditions du signal sonore, vous devrez gagner directement le compartiment voisin.
Welcome on board. I'm Jason, one of the crew members travelling with you today, and our expected crossing time is 35 minutes. If we can be of any assistance,
it's great though, isn't it? A 35-minute crossing.
Green compartments which are located on the side panels of the carriage. Now, if you're travelling on the single deck part of the train, we have toilets towards the front.
There we go. So that's why they say, because obviously your car can bounce around a little bit. That's why say put it in first gear as well, just to stop it like rolling back.
As a safety measure, we remind you that it's forbidden to move about, sit in front of or behind coaches, and we also ask that you don't stand or walk between any vehicles during this crossing. For security reasons, please don't leave any items of baggage, luggage or rubbish unattended, and please take these items with you when you leave.
We're about 10 minutes into the journey now, just chilling out here in the car. Just seen a couple of fish outside the window. Hey, only joking. Imagine though if they put some screens at the windows. How cool would that be? And made it like an immersive experience, or as an upcharge, or maybe I've just got my theme park brain on. Can you imagine if you had one of these carriages and it was like fully immersive and it had like all screens and stuff outside, made it look like you're actually in a fish tank or something?
It's funny because I saw a thing on Facebook and it was like the first time you go on the Eurotunnel, this is what you expect it to be like. And it's like a train, it's got like all the thing around the outside so you can see how, because you just don't know, do you? But that would be cool to be able to see it, wouldn't it?
It would, but just imagine like an immersive one where it's just screens and stuff and it simulates like what.
Being under the water.
Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? What are you thinking, George?
Do you like it?
I think George feels like he's back in his rocker at home because it's bouncing about a little bit.
It's a sad time though. The rocker has sadly come to an end.
It has.
He's reached the weight, so it's done.
He's getting too big. What are you now? Nearly £18 he was.
£17.10 on his last check, so
yeah.
it's pretty much £18, aren't you?
You're doing well, aren't you?
Oh.
Bless him. Under the sea.
There's
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ursula's just gone past that window over there.
George.
Sebastian's just gonna come out over this side. But it is cool heading right underneath the English Channel. Yeah, really there's not much else to see on it. Like I say, there is no cafe or anything like that. We can have a walk down to the toilets and that sort of thing. The doors are quite hard to open. They're like the airlock one. So you see that orange button there? You press that orange button and then you have to like really kind of push your way through. But no, it's a good setup this. I really like how efficient it is. And the biggest bonus is when you like to, you know, get on the road like I do and get moving, is the fact that all your passport check and everything's all done on the other side, you know, like before you go, which is fantastic. So literally as soon as you park up, within 5 minutes you're on the road. And you might just feel your ears pop a little bit sometimes, like mine have just gone, as we're making our way like further, deeper underneath the English Channel in the tunnel. It's weird though, because you still sat in your car, and yeah, first time I came on the Eurotunnel was years ago on a coach trip, which was quite fascinating. They got like certain ones for coaches. Obviously they don't have like an upstairs and a downstairs, it's just like the full level for coaches. But no, it's really cool. I do really enjoy the Eurotunnel. In terms of phone signal, you get a little bit when you're coming in, a little bit when you're coming out of the tunnel. It kind of drops in and out as you'd expect because of the tunnel itself. I'd recommend as soon as the train's kind of parking up in the station at the other end, get your sat nav sorted out whilst you're still on the train, because there isn't really, you know, anywhere to pull up straight away and that sort of thing when you come off. So I'd recommend getting your sat nav sorted out, so it means as soon as you drive off you can be, you know, knowing where you're going, what lanes you want to be in and that sort of thing. It can get very kind of like when you come off, there's roads that go in all sorts of directions into France, you know, so I'd recommend getting that sorted out just to avoid any kind of stressful situations really. In terms of the drive down to Disneyland Paris, obviously you have got tolls. You don't have to do tolls, but it'll take you a long time. I think to get down to Disneyland Paris without tolls, you're looking at about 5 hours or something. With tolls, it's normally like 3 hours, unless there's any traffic, but yeah, it's normally like just under 3 hours. Obviously we're going to be stopping on our way down as well, but yeah, like the French service stations, to be honest, aren't really the best. They're not like the services back home. They have got better over the years than they used to be, but yeah, some of them really aren't the best, so I'd recommend if you can do. In fact, in the past I'd normally just go all the way straight down to Disney. I was having little George now, obviously we need to make sure we make a stop, so he's agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, make sure you stop for me, Dad, make sure you pull in. Obviously we will do. Good thing is though, again, like whether you're doing the ferry or the tunnel, is you have got a little one, you can get them out, you can have a bit of a walk around, have a bit of a stretch, that sort of thing. So it means that you can get on the road, you can get, you know, going straight away for a little bit on the other side before you do need to stop again, which is good. But yeah, you have got the tolls. From what I remember, it normally costs about 25 euros in tolls each way, give or take. They have gone up a little bit the past couple of years, like everything has really. Yeah, George's agreeing. Yeah, I don't think you knew, George, that the price used to be cheaper, but still. It's so cute now, he's making these noises. But yeah, so literally we get a little bit more footage and then we'll make our way off the tunnel on the roads down to Disneyland Paris. Yes, George. And welcome to France. It does feel so fast when you come back on the tunnel here, especially when you've done the ferry a couple of times. We did like the Harwich ferry earlier in the year, and obviously we did the main kind of Dover crossing. Looks nice weather actually. Wasn't too bad though down south this morning compared to yesterday.
We shall be arriving shortly. Please return to your vehicle. As safety checks will be carried out once the shuttle doors have been opened, unloading will not commence until a few minutes after arrival. Remember to take your vehicle out of first gear once the shuttle has stopped, and do not start your engine until unloading begins. Would coach drivers please close sunroofs and vents? Don't forget to put your watches forward 1 hour and to drive on the right after leaving the terminal.
That's the important one.
We hope you had a pleasant crossing with Eurotunnel, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
That's it. George is back in.
George is back in. I'm now back in as well. I'm going to head to
Mesdames et messieurs,
Disneyland Paris.
Hey.
veuillez rejoindre votre...
And we've just come to a stop. See how all the shutters and doors will be opening shortly. Yeah, just wanted to show you here on Google Maps. Use a mix between Waze and Google Maps. Tend to move between them both depending on how we're feeling, but I think we're going to go for Google Maps today. 3 hours 5 minutes, that's the usual route that I like to do, straight down the middle there. There we go, that's it, they're all opening up now. Yeah, including the tolls. It's 313 kilometers down to Disneyland Paris going that way. Obviously you've got a couple of other routes showing, but that's the way I tend to go if we're going direct. Obviously in the past we've done other parks and things in the area. You got Plopsaland, Belgium, used to be Plopsaland Japan, but it's had a rename a little bit further up, so you could easily start there and do that. But yeah, we're going straight down to Disneyland Paris, so 3 hours 5 minutes including the tolls. It's so cool this, isn't it? Look at it. It's why I like to show it. What an amazing like design this. It's so good. There you go, look, doors go in. That's it, watch my bonnet. They do party close. Like they say, don't walk in between the vehicles. You can't really, like with how close they park the cars. But there you go, that was a nice crossing. Let's go and yeah, drive off, and of course we'll get some footage along the way. We will stop at some sort of French service station on the way down as well, because we haven't had any breakfast or anything this morning, so we'll probably try and get an hour or something on the road, and then we'll make a bit of a stop. But yeah, weather's looking quite nice, and I think we're going to be all right down at Disneyland Paris. I don't think it's going to be too bad. We've got the weather lady in the back.
We're supposed to have like 44-mile-an-hour winds like this afternoon, but then tonight it's going to die off. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as it has been in the UK. It's just going to be a little bit windy, but it's supposed to be dry. That's the main thing, and that's your weather report.
There you go. Charlotte, the weather lady, there in the back, keeping us all updated with weather for the trip. Well, there we go. Nice crossing as always on Le Shuttle. It used to just be called Eurotunnel, but they actually go with the branding now of Le Shuttle, like you can see over here at the side. see you on the other side. Very efficient, worth every penny, worth the extra cost on the ferry. Like, it's a nice experience. I know, like, getting the sea views and everything on the ferry, but this is so much more efficient. I definitely prefer it out of the two options. But there we go, brake lights are coming on. We need to get the engine started. Let's go.
Brilliant.
That's it, yeah, only about 2 minutes after parking up. And we are off. Well, yeah, we'll get a few shots as we start our drive. Sat nav's all ready to go. And of course, we'll talk a little bit about tolls as well as we're making our way down. Oh, there was another lot of toilets there as well, so yeah, not too bad. I think they're like every couple of carriages. Right, let's go. Mickey Mouse, we're coming. We saw you in Florida the other week. We're going to see you in France now. It's amazing how he just travels around everywhere. I don't know how he does it. What a mouse. Well, the drive's going really well so far. Weather seems quite nice actually as well, which is good. Had no rain, a little bit windy on the road, but yeah, I just wanted to get in. It's 188 miles if you're doing this route from Calais, as soon as you come off the train, down to Disneyland Paris. But yeah, we're just over an hour into the journey and we stopped off here at the service station. It's quite funny though, because it's actually only on one side, so we've got to cross over the road here and go onto that side. I told you the service stations aren't the best really in France, to be honest, but yeah, we pulled up on this side. Didn't tell me like that it was going to be on the other side, but still, it is what it is. There's a lift anyway, what'll take us up. You look a bit cold there, Charlotte.
It's a bit chilly, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it to be quite this cold. It feels a bit nippy.
Yeah, it does compared to how it's been, but we were just saying the other day, like, it's not that cold, is it yet?
No,
But,
and then now, get this big coat on, it's a bit nippy, isn't it?
here we are then crossing the road. Yeah, how funny, like, that they haven't got it on this side as well.
We're off to the other side.
Good job we didn't need fuel, wasn't it?
I know, it is.
Well, yeah, I did fill up back in Staines this morning before we left. It felt like it's been really quick this morning since getting up and getting on the road over here. And we're only like 2 hours away from Disneyland Paris. We're probably going to end up getting there maybe like 1:30, something like that. Check-in is from 3 o'clock, I believe, but I've done all the mobile check-in, so they will notify me through the Disneyland Paris app if the room's ready early, so you never know. Good old French service stations. Lift's fine on that side, and on this side, we've got the broken elevator. I do like the sign just there, look. It's not like, sorry, elevator's not working, it's just broken elevator. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be carrying the pushchair all the way down these steps. Look at the toilets are up here on this level. We've got baby change in there as well. Funny, yeah, they're not the best, are they, these French services? Yeah, they haven't got much in here, but they have got the Starbucks. So I've gone for a nice classic lemon loaf cake. Yeah, a little shop over here. These. Get some popcorn for the journey, maybe. Look at these massive potato chips just there. Look at the size of that. Oh, so good a lemon loaf. They are my go-to at Starbucks. Really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. €3.50. Well spent. Look at all this here, what you can get.
Just getting 18 donuts and some biscuits here. Like,
Is there 18 in there?
yeah, it says 18. They must be quite big. You can just bulk buy everything in it. It's brilliant.
I'm thinking this is like a stop for a lot of coaches and that sort of thing, and that's why there's like bulk buy stuff. Look at all this. 25% off. There's pasta over here as well, is it? Look at the size of this.
It's like it's fine.
No, you get the bowl and everything included. Look at all this. €18, not bad. Might pick some up on the way back. Well, we didn't buy anything from that big kind of like hypermarket there. It was interesting. They actually had like a massive sausage. It was like ridiculous.
Like up here to me. Like, who's coming to the services to buy a massive sausage?
It was probably about a 1 metre sausage, something like that.
It was massive.
Have you ever seen a 1 metre sausage, Charlotte?
Well, obviously, yeah, today.
Before today, though?
Not before today.
No, it was massive, that was. There you go, big sausage. Anyway, we've got a couple of hours left until we get down to Disneyland Paris. So again, we'll just get a couple more shots on the way. We might stop again on the way down. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, let's go, get back on the road. It's been nice and quiet so far as well. It is a Saturday when we're filming this, so yeah, pretty quiet. Well, the journey's going well then. We did just make another little stop just at the side of the road so we give Joy some more milk. Because when we were at the last stop, we didn't really want much to do.
No, he didn't. So he wanted some a bit further down. So we stopped. The good thing is they do like these little lay-bys where it's not a proper services. It's just like a little greenery area and there's a little toilet as well, which is perfect.
Yeah, it's ideal really when you've got those. It doesn't always need to be like big full-on services. But anyway, if you look to the left in just a moment, you should get a bit of a view of Park Asterix. You'll see Tatatis coming out of the trees. You get a view of Iris Lifthill as well. Obviously, a fantastic Park Asterix. We're not going this time because we were only there a few months ago over summer. Went, of course, for the summer opening. It was really good. I enjoyed getting on all the different rides there. It's a fantastic park. I think it's just behind these trees. You're going to see it in a minute. You might just get a little view of Tatatis, the spike coming out. And then the Lifthill as well.
We could see it in the distance.
Iris. Yeah, we saw it when we were coming down just. This is like the exit coming up. But yeah, you should just get it coming into view. In terms of the tolls, it's cost, what was it,
25 euros and 10 cents it was. Here we go, we're going to be able to see it. There it is.
You got the view, did you manage to see it?
Yeah, it's just here, like the top hat's there. There we go.
So I can't see the top hat and the spine.
See it just a little bit.
There's a star flyer there, and then there's Iris. The B&M Beauty.
Bye, Park Asterix.
But yeah, if you check out the vlog from the summer, loads of on-ride POVs. It was really good and a fantastic day there. It was quite busy, but I managed to get around and get everything. It's a well-operated park. We've got various vlogs on the channel from Park Asterix. And yeah, if you've never been before, and especially if you're driving to Disneyland Paris, well worth going, because it's only, well, it's 45 minutes away, 33 miles from Disneyland
Not far
Paris,
at all.
So, yeah, not too bad. You've also got Le Mur de Sable around here, which has got that little GCI wooden coaster. We did that over summer as well. That was good fun. And then, of course, you've got Jardin d'Acclimatation, which is right in the centre of Paris as well. I do try.
That was good, that.
Yeah, that's right in the centre of Paris, so you have got that. So there's quite a few parks in this vicinity, and then you go a little bit further out, and you've got more of the parks, you know, like Park St Paul's not too far away, and a few other ones as well. But yeah, not far now, 45 minutes, and we're going to be at Disneyland Paris. So yeah, we'll see you when we get down to Santa Fe. Well, it's just gone 1 PM and we've arrived here at Disney's Hotel Santa Fe at Disneyland Paris. It's gone really well. I didn't think we were probably going to get here till maybe 3-ish, because I thought obviously we're going to be an hour later than this getting on the Eurotunnel we booked originally. Then I thought we're probably going to be stopping for lunch, so we'd have had a longer stop. And now we've actually made it here for 1 o'clock, which is great, really.
It has been a very successful travel day, which has been excellent. Like Sean said, it really helped, like getting that early Eurotunnel, which is really good that they do that. So if you are there early, if they can, they will get you on an early one free of charge, which is excellent.
And it's the same as well if when you're going back, like if you think, oh, you know what, we're going to miss our one, don't worry too much, they'll just get you on the next one normally. So it's like when we go back home on that last day, we've got the one that we've booked, what we'll aim for, but if you don't make it, it's not the end of the world. Like normally a couple of hours leeway. I have missed one once and literally they were really good. They were like, yeah, I'll just put you on the next one. So it's one of them. I think the ferry's a bit stricter because of space, whereas with the trains and how it's set up on there, they can just kind of get you on. It's not like it's like a peak travel time, is it? You know, like October. But no, really good day. I love Eurotunnel. I think it's great. The worst part for us of a travel day coming out here in the car is that drive from up in Staffordshire down to the tunnel, because that's about 4 hours. But we've not had that today because obviously we've been down at Thorpe Park for the past couple of days. So it was like 90 minutes down to the tunnel and then a few hours here. So it's been perfect, really. I tell you what, though, I do love driving, especially now we've got little George, because we can just pack the car full of everything we want. So
I've got baby baths and all sorts in the back of it. It just means we can just bring everything that we need. I've got boxes of toys and all sorts with us, which is great.
But no, it's been a really good day. Of course, we're going to leave this vlog here. Come and join us for the next couple of vlogs coming up. So we're going to give you a full tour of Santa Fe. We've not stayed here for, I think, 5 years.
It's been a long time.
It was with my mum and dad, actually, when we brought them. It was a Christmas, New Year trip, what we did. I think, was that 2020? I think it was.
I think it was,
2019, 2020. So it's been like 5 years since we've stayed here. So yeah, we're going to do a full tour around in depth, which we want to do. And then, of course, there'll be 2 vlogs coming up from the parks. We're just going to kind of merge the parks together, mainly because of the Halloween stuff, get on some of our favourite rides, and just capture the atmosphere of Halloween 2025 here at Disneyland Paris. We are annual pass holders, so we thought we want to come to every season over the next 12 months. We did summer, we're doing Halloween, and we will be back at Christmas, where we're staying literally just on the other side of the water there at Hotel Cheyenne as well. But there we go. Thanks for joining us. Come and check out the other vlogs from the trip. And that leaves me one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Bye, everyone.